Welcome to the East Bank Sports Show with your hosts, Matt and Noah.
Well, guys, we were real happy a couple days ago, and now we're doing another Browns emergency meeting. Welcome back to the show, Matt. Say hi.
I want to cry. I want to curl up in a ball and cry.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't even know what to say at this point about this whole situation. I do want to say real quick, if you didn't know and you're tuning into this and you're living under a rock, DeShaun Watson out for the season, shoulder surgery, fracture in his throwing shoulder. Wow. just wow. And I'm going to give this guy some credit too, because he played through what sounds like a pretty bad injury to will us into a game 14 for 14. But Matt, I want you to share your opinions because I know you've been fuming and depressed all day.
I mean, it sucks. It really sucks. Everybody that listens to this knows me as a DeShaun doubter and a hater. And I truly do believe the second half of that game, we watched that man turn the corner. And I was really hoping he was going to just start performing.
I just don't know how to feel, man. We were talking about the football gods finally being on our side for once, and here we are.
They were just playing with us. They teased us.
Yeah, they did.
This is it, guys. Congrats. Nope. Haha, you thought.
Right. I'm just. It sucks. Not happy. I don't know what to say, really. That being said, right before we sat down to record this, they did announce that DTR is going to be the starting quarterback, which I think honestly is the right decision. Give this guy a amount of time to prep for this game that wasn't the last Ravens game, and let's see if the hype from the preseason's there. Matt, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, PJ Walker has not been good. He's been okay. He hasn't really done much for us. He's kept us in games, but that's about it. I think you give the kid that showed some really good flashes in preseason, you give him a week to get ready, more than half of an NFL season to get comfortable on the roster and all that. I mean, I like the decision. I don't really see it going any worse than starting PJ Walker. And if he throws interception after interception, trot PJ Walker out there. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm still, first of all, prayers for DeShaun that he gets better, because that's at the end of the day, it's unfortunate for him because he looked like he was starting to turn the corner back to DeShaun, and then to have this happen. He was also diagnosed with a high ankle sprain, in case you didn't see that.
Both of those injuries coming in the first half of the game, too.
Yeah.
So he came back out and had a flawless second half with those injuries.
Yeah. I can't believe it. I flat out cannot believe that was what I woke up to.
Like, I got an alert on my phone that was like, ESPN breaking news, DeShaun Watson.
Yeah.
And like, for some reason, part of me was like, oh, we restructured his contract. He agreed to restructure it for some reason.
Probably, I just got a notification that they're having a press conference with DeShaun right now. So I'm going to go check that out on my drive to my next spot for work today. But I don't even know what to say. Hopefully, I still think this team's a playoff team. I mean, the defense is playing lights out. The offense has been doing enough to get the job done. Hopefully, DTR is some sort of answer that can, give us a highlight on this 2023 Browns season, because right now I'm feeling really emotional. I don't even know how to feel. You know what I mean?
I mean, it really sucks. Like, I took a quick look at the top available free agent quarterbacks. We're looking at like Nick Foles.
Yeah, Everybody, I've heard a couple Tom Brady's, and I think that's hilarious that people think Tom Brady would come back and play for us.
He would not come play in one of the coldest climates to play football in after playing in Tampa Bay. I know he played in New England, obviously, but he's done with the cold.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know is the highlight of today's quick episode. I just don't know. The season-ending injury is such a shock to me. I thought he was banged up for sure, but I didn't think it was going to come down to this. The stat lines we read off from the last episode. It's just crazy to me. The lines have obviously flipped now that DeShaun's out. It's Cleveland still -2 because of the home game, but 70% of the bets on DraftKings are going to Pittsburgh. It's Cleveland -125, Pitt +105. Yeah, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game now. I think it's still a game we can go out there and win, but I just don't even know what to say.
I mean, I believe in DTR. I said it early in the year. I think the kid just needed some time to settle down in that first Ravens game. You're throwing a rookie a few weeks into the league. Hey, go play one of the top units in the league. Good luck.
Without any prior preparation.
Yeah, I mean,
because they thought DeShaun was starting that week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was like 45 minutes before the game. He got shut down by the team doctor, or he said no.
Yeah.
I mean, the Steelers' defense is a good defense, but I think DTR will be able to find more success against the Steelers than he would the Ravens. I think the Ravens' secondary is better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he'll be all right. I hope DeJuan's back this week now for sure, so there's not a lot of pressure on him and he can make some simple reads and get the ball moving down the field. I think it's going to look a lot like last year now when Jacoby Brissett was at the helm in terms of the offensive dynamics. It's going to be even more run heavy than it already has been, and we're going to have to just roll with it, man.
I mean, Jerome Ford's shown he can kind of be that guy if we need him to be.
Yeah, we were talking about it last episode. He's out over 500 yards already. It's just it sucks, man. The whole thing sucks.
I mean, to try to find a positive, at least he should definitely go over 1,000 now.
Yeah. I still have faith in this team. Some of the people at work I was talking to earlier today, I mean, like, it's still a playoff roster in my mind, but it's just tough. The whole thing is just so tough. Everyone was on cloud 9 about this team. Everybody was, starting to be like, oh, DeShaun might be back. Yeah, he's back. He's played 3 good games, but now we're right back to the injury bug, and injuries have been ruining this team this year, man. You should definitely go check out the other episode too if you need a positive bright spot, because we did still beat the Ravens and there's still lots of good going on in Cleveland sports, the Platinum Glove and all that. But after you watch this, make sure you go check out the other episodes. We got a lot of content out this week.
Yeah, the other episode will lift your spirits up after this news. I might go watch it myself.
I don't know, man. Prayers for DeShaun Watson. Hopefully you heal up soon. Hopefully we can turn this thing around and DTR gives us enough at the quarterback position to move forward. I'm excited to see him play. I'm excited to, hopefully still watch meaningful football. Matt, anything else?
No, it's just
pain, depression. I just can't believe it. But thank you for listening to the East Bank Sports Show. We'll be back next week with a normal episode again after the Browns-Steelers game to give our reactions and predictions moving forward. Hey, so this is Noah in post-production real quick. I know we kind of wrapped it up in the last audio bit that you heard, but I wanted to cover some of the stuff I was hearing in the press conferences and such while I was at the gym. They seem confident in Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I don't know if he's looked a lot better at practice. Stefanski mentioned giving him a game ball for practice squad, which is, from my experience of football, pretty typical to do practice squad game balls, that kind of thing. They also talked about adding another quarterback. Andrew Berry mentioned that because they like to carry three on the roster. Now, that might not even mean someone who's going to be impact, but just another third string guy to kind of move into that position. Something of note to mention too is they got asked a few times if they were going to bring a veteran in, and no one ruled that out. Um, so who knows who's on the table? If it's someone like a Matt Ryan or something like that, or someone coming out of entire retirement. But that was something of note I did want to mention too, is they didn't rule out bringing a deeper NFL veteran in to try to quarterback this team, depending probably on what DTR does. DeShaun's having surgery on Tuesday, so almost a little less than a week from now. And I'm still in shock. I'm still fumbling around my words about DeShaun. It sucks. A lot of credit to him for playing through this. It sounds like it's a very serious injury from what they were kind of saying. It didn't. So they were very confusing, actually, about if this had to do with the last shoulder injury or not. Andrew Berry said yes. DeShaun said maybe. Kevin said maybe. So I don't really know off the top of my head. I don't think they truly know how much the shoulder injury from before played into this. And then the other thing I wanted to say is if you ever think that DeShaun wanted to give up on this team, you are so wrong. That man was on the verge of tears in that press conference talking to the people that were there about his injury, the issues he was having. So a lot of prayers again out to DeShaun. We'll catch you next week on the East Bank Sports Show to talk about everything that happens this weekend. I got faith in DTR if they do. I hope you guys do. Keep a positive mindset. Keep a smile. Go Browns.